twin siblings, twin peaks, twin cities, twin planets, a single solar system, two Earths. What if? This is what would occur if our solar system contained a second Earth. NASA's extremely potent Kepler Space Telescope found the nearest Earth duplicate to date in 2015. It is known as Kepler 452. Kepler 452, often known as Earth 2.0, revolves around a star that is almost the same size as our Sun once every 385 days. Because Earth 2.0 is located in a habitable zone in relation to its star, it is probably rocky on the surface and is neither too hot nor too cold. Even though it's possible that this planet is related to Earth, let's say that our solar system has two Earths, two identical Earths, possibly with the exception of who lives on each of them. What is the duration of this scenario? Do we have more to worry from a competing species than from gravity? Our best chance of finding a suitable location for another Earth in our solar system is between Earth and Mars. Mars is located closer to the outer boundary of the solar system's habitable zone than Earth is. Therefore, anything beyond it may be a bit too cold for a species similar to our own. Earth is located on the inner end of this zone. Let's envision a different Earth that is sufficiently similar to ours for its people to live comfortably. Although it is conceivable, a situation in which two planets share an orbit would not survive forever. The two planets would eventually crash due to their gravitational attraction to one another, or one would push the other in the direction of the Sun, leaving us with only one Earth. Hopefully, it's ours. It is conceivable for two planets to co-orbit in harmony for billions of years before anything negative occurs, so don't let that intimidate you. A binary planet system is a further option, where two Earths of similar size might have independent orbits, with one orbiting outside the other. Consider the Sun, Earth, and Moon. Observe the Moon's orbit around the Earth, but what happens when they both round the Sun? However, given that these are similar-sized planets with comparable gravitational pull, it seems more likely that these two Earths would move in opposite directions. This has previously been demonstrated in real life by the moons of Saturn, Epimetheus, and Janus. The moon closest to Saturn has a shorter orbital period and catches up to its cousin every 4 years or so. The two moons tug on one another as they approach, forcing one to slow down and the other to speed up. The one outside slows down and approaches Saturn, while the one inside accelerates and travels outside. Naturally, however, the moon that is closest to Saturn takes on a shorter orbital period, accelerates, and passes its cousin in roughly 4 more years. Although moons have demonstrated this behavior, we have not yet found a binary planet system. Assume for the moment that this is how it operates. Two Earths either swapping orbits or sharing one. It's hard to predict whether intelligent life forms on this second Earth will behave and look like members of our own species, let alone speak the same language, even if they have evolved at a rate comparable to that of Earth. Twin species are not always associated with twin planets. However, perhaps we should start with something a little more straightforward before we start imagining interstellar trade or conflict. Perhaps we begin attempting to communicate with one another via satellites or radio waves in an effort to learn from one another. If their languages are similar, a cordial visit would not be too far off. If not, there will be a significant learning curve. We'll arrive, though. Consider this. Since landing a man on the moon in the 1960s, we have accomplished a great deal more. Nope. However, if you're curious about what else might exist, start watching Wonderworld.